My God, I finally found it. The rarest species of harbler that exists. The mighty white harbler. Whoa!
Oh no! I scared it off. I'm so sorry, Doctor.
Oh, don't worry about that. It'll come back. I know its mating call.
Wing Arts!
Alright, so before this video starts, please leave a like. Also subscribe to the channel if you're not yet. Also follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and Instagram. All links will be in the description. Now let's move on with the video. Arch Griffin. At the end of the round, shuffle this card back to your deck, keeping its boost. Now this is a card I've been dreading to play from like day 2 of the expansion when I realized how bad this card actually is. Because this card is atrocious. Like, this is one of the hardest sort of effects to really pull off properly, because you need your opponent not to be able to lock this card. You need your opponent not to be able to heatwave this card. You need to be able to have your opponent not Curse of Corruption it. And these are all cards that are very prevalent in this meta. And protecting it with one defender is just sometimes not enough. And yeah, I've been kind of holding off on not playing this card, but I think it is about time I finally played it. And yeah, this is a really bad card. And if I'm not able to pull off the full value on the Griffin, then I'm really sorry that I disappointed you, my viewers, but this is one of the most difficult cards to play, and I would have to cut out like a lot of games till I find the proper matchup to play it in. So yeah, let's just play some Arch Griffin and see how well we do. The deck I'm playing is actually quite a weird one. It's not the deck you would expect for Arch Griffin, because I'm gonna try and like get the full value off of Arch Griffin boosts, and that is through both Yennefer Divination and Erland. Obviously, Erland being able to absorb the boost off of the Arch Griffin, and Yennefer basically doubling up on the Arch Griffin value by being able to reveal the Arch Griffin in deck. Now, we have to play a bit of a hyper thin strategy for this. So we are also playing Roach Merciless with the Blue Stripes Commandos. So we have a way of thinning our deck. We have things like Amphibious Assault, Royal Decree. We have Dawnmere, as well as Egmont and Knickers to come out of the deck to thin our deck even further. It is a very weird deck to play, and it's the only way to actually double up on Arch Griffins if you have them in your deck still, because Yennefer Divination and the Erland obviously double up on the boost on this card. As for boosts, I am running cards like Triangle Within a Triangle, Swallow, Mad Charge, and Thaw. Mad Charge obviously synergizing if I have Dawnmere on the field as well, and Thaw just also being good with the Griffin Witcher if I do not have Arch Griffin. Now, you could tell me that I should be playing Pincer Maneuver with the Arch Griffin, but I do feel like going way too all in on Arch Griffin does not seem like a good idea. Like, having him as sort of like your end game strategy, or like your bleeding strategy where the short round is just too many points for the opponent to deal with, is, I think, the way to go with him, but you never know, honestly. Alright, so who are we playing against? Nilfgaard. Oh god. Like, Nilfgaard is literally like the worst faction. If our Arch Griffin dies, I'm probably just gonna forfeit and move on to the next game, but you never know how well this Nilfgaard guy will have drawn. It is gonna be interesting to see, and yeah. So, hand's not terrible. We don't have access to Arch Griffin just yet. We do have the Roach, though, which is good for round 1. We have a Mad Charge, which we might just not use this round. But we have some good little things to play for sure here. Question is, am I going to use my Amphibious Assault already? I could use my Amphibious Assault already. He's playing a Crossbowman, which pretty much indicates that his entire deck is incredibly reactive, which I'm not too worried about. I could just go for a Eternian Mauler here through Amphibious Assault. I think thinning out my deck at the start is okay here. So I'm just going to do that. Play the Eternian Mauler and see how well we do then. Gets out my Knickers as well. This might make him a bit suspect as to what kind of deck I'm playing with this. But yeah. We obviously don't have Lippy in our deck, so this Knickers might just be a tempo play to force out opponents and win on even, according to his ideas or like his knowledge of the meta. He plays Mata. That is a bit interesting. I did not expect to see a Mata here. I'm probably just gonna float this and play my Griffin Witcher. So now he has 2 targets to lock. He's probably gonna lock the Griffin Witcher here. I do assume that is what he's gonna do. If not, then we're just gonna thaw the Witcher and have a pretty good solid lineup for our Roach here. Or sorry, our Roach Merciless. Has the Joust, so maybe I could have played the Eggman first. Playing a bit of an uninteractive route here. I think I'm fine to just play my Eggman here. I could go double leader on Roach, since my leader actually is just there for my Roach anyway, so yeah, there's that, obviously, which isn't the greatest. Okay, so there is his Impera Brigade. We are going to smash that. We're gonna get the death blow off of the Roach and summon all of our commandos here. This might force him to pass, honestly. I'm actually very happy if he passes here. He's trying to deny me carryover through this, but we obviously don't actually know what kind of deck he is if he's playing Mata as well. So he does pass, takes the pass. That is very good because now we are actually just free to play our Arch Griffin if we draw him, which we should be able to draw him. We thin our deck quite effectively here. Obviously not able to get Arch Griffin off of the Assault is bad, but we do get the Decree, which is fantastic here. And yeah, I have a lot of boosts in this hand, don't I? This is a pretty good hand, actually. I might want to get rid of some units, though, for my Yennefer to be more consistent. I have a lot of units in my deck. I might get rid of one Thaw, so I can get a Ballista here. Okay, let's just see what this does for us. I'm gonna start off with this Griffin Witcher. And as I said, if he invos and then steals our Griffin, we're just kind of screwed here, aren't we? Oh, okay, so he's a no unit list. That is actually kind of good for us, isn't it? That is actually very good for us. We can just play our defender here, right? Oh, so he's... Okay, that's very interesting. I wasn't expecting this to be a no unit list here, but... There's the Heat Wave. So he plays both Heat Wave and some no unit nonsense, it seems. Well, if he has Invo, I think we just lose the game anyway, so... We could go for Thaw first, though. Or we could go greedy on the Griffin here. To be fair, though, at 4 damage, it's going to be quite easy for him to kill this. So I might have to use a few leader charges on the Arch Griffin to keep it alive. That is actually quite scary. Okay, so how do we actually play around this? I think I just do this now. Maybe force him to have some more removal on this. We're both playing a bit of an unconventional deck, it seems. Because he's playing no units, right? Okay, so there's his Artfane Tortoise. That's pretty good for me. I am just going to play my Amphibious Assault for a Eddern Mauler here. The second Eddern Mauler. And then I can't actually boost up the Griffin with this, which is kind of sad. Maybe I need to replace Ballista. But we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see what he plays here. I might just use 2 of my leader charges on the Arch Griffin to try and keep it alive. There's his Joust. I think at this point I just have to play my Arch Griffin here. Maybe I should have played the Ballista first. So I'm gonna play... He's played 2 Jousts, but he still might have an Assass. So I'm probably just gonna boost this once. Could I boost it twice? I think I'm not gonna boost it twice. He might just have an Invo and just win the game off the spot there. If he does, then we are obviously a bit upset about this. So he kills the Griffin Witcher. Does he have the Invo? No, he does not. Okay, so we can actually juice up this good old Arch Griffin now with our good old trusty Twat. And he has Scorch. Of course he has Scorch. And that's just game over, right? That just seems to be game over at this point. Unless we can somehow 2-0 him, which I don't think we can. Is there any way we can not get 2-0'd here? He killed the Griffin. We can't renew the Griffin. It is 10 provisions. Yeah, this just is unwinnable at this point, right? We could just boost one unit up by like a lot and hope he doesn't have the points. But I think we are just in a losing position here if we don't win this round. Goes for the second spear, which is actually pretty good here for us. Get 2 armor against his spear as well, which is quite nice. It nullifies his damage here. So he had Scorch and Heat Wave for his Cadaverine deck, I guess. He still has an 11-point leader, so he's never in a terrible spot, right? Goes for Sweers. Sweers is not doing anything here. That's actually pretty good for me. So I'm gonna hit this and also like use my leader charge here and just try and 2-0 this guy at this point. This guy's kind of playing a pretty stupid strategy here. I maybe could have played this earlier, but he always had Scorch, right? Like we were always forced into Scorch. He could have waited a turn for his Sweers there. That was actually kind of good for us. So there's the Peter reset. Yeah, this is just game over now. This is just game over now. I don't think there's anything we can do here. Our Yennefer is a max of 7 points, which would only put us to 13. And yeah. At this point... Oh, he's going to use the full leader, though. He is going to use his full leader here. So, I mean, I could still have a chance, but it's super, super unlikely. I don't know why he used his leader there. That was an interesting little play from him. What did he expect my last card to be here? Oh, whatever. Like, I should probably already have forfeited by now, but you never know. You never know what these things actually give you. I mean, we have an actual immune unit here, which is quite useful, actually. Well, we don't have a single unit in our deck here, do we? I have to mulligan this, right? Okay. Okay, that's not good. Well, there's Ramon, and yeah, he just has points now. We do not have points. I think we can just pass here and just forfeit the game right there. Alright, next game. It's against Lockdown. I might as well just forfeit on the spot, but you never know what this will do or what we can do in this situation. So let's just find it out, see what we can do. Hopefully we find the Roach here. We get the Erland. No Roach. That is pretty bad. But we're gonna have to just take it. So he has the Magic Lamp. We are probably gonna have to start playing these Griffin Witchers now. Like, I could just actually play Arch Griffin this round if I need to. It's honestly not a bad play on my part. But I need to bait out locks, right? Actually, I should just play Arch Griffin this round, right? So, I mean, I have a lot of boost. I mean, I have pretty much all my boost cards almost. What happens if I play a Defender here? Like, now the likelihood of him having a Cupbearer is the least. So I think I just have to go all out with the Arch Griffin this round. He does take the pass. I can just go for... That's actually kind of wrong from him to pass here. That's a really bad play from him. Passing here gives me the opportunity to just do that again, right? Or just bleed him with my Roach and then go for short rounds with the Yennefer and the Arch Griffin. I'm actually not upset with that. That's actually pretty good for me. Okay, I'm gonna mulligan the Commandos here. Get the Roach. That is huge. Huge, 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 huge here. And I can actually... I want to kick as many specials. I want to get as many units as I can here, right? Okay, get a Mat Charge. Mat Charge isn't fantastic, but we're just going to have to deal with it. And we can just bleed him and go into a short round with the Erland and hopefully also the Yennefer Divination. With the 15-point Arch Griffin in our deck, that should be quite good. Goes for the lock on that. That is perfectly fine. So, I think I'm going to actually Amphibious Assault a Siege support here. So I can thin out my Commandos here. Goes for a Roderick here. I'm actually just going to bleed this guy to 0. Does he have another... Oh, he does have another lock, doesn't he? Okay. So many locks. So much good old lockness. Alright. He has another lock, we know that much. I think we can just kind of play it a bit slow here, though. Give some units armor. Give this armor, so his coup de grace isn't as bad. Or, like, isn't as good. Okay. I wish I could purify this, but I can't. I could probably play, like, a Crow's Eye here. Oh my god, he has, like, every card in the existence. He has one more lock, we know that much. Like, how many more locks could he possibly have, though? He has one more, right? I think that's as far as it goes with locks. We are kind of just set to play this out here and just go for the short round. So he probably locks this, right? There's his last lock here. And I mean, I can just thin my deck out of a dead card here, right? He drew pretty well, though. He drew all of his locks this round, which was quite necessary. Also drew his coup. So I'm gonna go for siege support here.
What do you want?
And I don't know, boost something up by 1. I could also go for the Erland win condition here. I still have my Griffin, right? Okay, we get the Usurper, though. I'd say I'm actually quite happy with this, then. Like, he played out a lot of good stuff here. He still has Ball, though, and Joachim, so we could still lose to that, but we're just gonna have to see, honestly. We're just gonna have to see. We obviously don't want our Griffin Witcher in hand here, which could be quite awkward. We have the Cree for our Yennefer. That is actually the perfect hand, right? This is actually quite literally the perfect hand. Our Yennefer is on a 50-50, though, so that's not great. Ah, we'll hit the 50-50, right? Maybe I need to replace one more unit. Maybe this deck has one too many units here. So I'm gonna start with this, right? If he plays... I think he played all of his locks here, right? Okay, no. So I'd rather kill this then, right? He doesn't have locks anymore. I mean, he could still have locks. If he has locks, we're actually in a bad position. Okay. That's pretty good. So we pull out all the other commandos now. I think we play out our Egmont here, since it's just better value than the good old Mauler. Then we play the Erland for the immunity, so we still have his order ability, and then we play the Yennefer, right? Wait, if we actually beat Lockdown with this strategy, I'm actually going to be quite amazed. He invos the Erland. So he probably should have clicked the Erland, actually. I forgot. I should have clicked the Erland there. And our Yennefer is on a 50-50 here. If we hit that 50-50, we might actually win this game. Actually, no. Joachim could actually just win him the game on its own. Yeah, I probably should have gone for the click on the Egmont. I do lose like 3 points there. Okay, so Yennefer, please hit the 50-50. I beg you do. We do hit the 50-50. Let's go. Erland absorbs that boost. And now his last coup de grace might still win him the game, but it's going to be a close one, I think. It is going to be quite a close finish here. We're up by 21 points. He still has 1 leader charge. He gets the soldiers. Oh, this is going to be super close. This is going to be like a photo finish. No, and he wins because the Erland 3 points. Oh my god. It was so close. We played against Sealy as well. GG to Sealy, man. GG. What a game. What a close game that was. Alright, we technically pulled off the combo, right? So that's... I'm actually not upset with that. Opponent goes, no. How does this Uprising deck... Oh, wait, he has tactical advantage? In Uprising? What is this? What is this madness? So, I'm getting rid of Mad Charge here, I think. Oh, this is not a good hand. We needed either, like, Amphibious Assault or Arch Griffin here. We are playing into Geralt. Vanilla Geralt here. So there's that. That's obviously not like too good, but he plays the wrong stratagem here, so we're not too upset with this. I'm just gonna start off with a wholesome little ballista here. And probably play the Eggman next. We might actually scare this guy off with our Roach. That's the power of Roach, right? Roach kind of scares your opponent into like playing suboptimally. So there goes the Griffin Witcher Adept. I think we can just go ahead and float this Mauler now. Hopefully he doesn't have a boiling oil, because then we can kill his good old Adept here. Adept is a very scary card. Goes for the Amphibious Assault. That's interesting. Okay, so he does want to boiling oil that. Okay, that's a bit excessive, I would say, though. Oh, no, he goes for that. Okay. Alright, sure. I'll take it. So we hit this. Shield off. Hit this shield off. Go for the good old Roach. Trigger our commandos. Aye, aye, sir. Or no, that's a Dunbanners. What did they say again? I don't have my headphones on. I forgot what they say. Oh, dude, I'm actually pissed at myself for not knowing what they're actually saying now. Get the knickers out as well. That's fantastic. Now, the problem with this situation is we are probably just going to get bled if we don't play for the Arch Griffin, which I do not like at all. I do not want to play for Arch Griffin this round, since the odds of him having a Geralt in his deck is just way too high. But I might actually be forced into it. Might actually be forced into playing the Arch Griffin here, which I do not want to do, but it is just something I'm kind of forced to do with this situation that I've found myself in. I would have obviously, if I had AA, I would obviously like play AA for the Defender before this, but I feel like I have to play into Geralt now. This might actually see a pass though, so this could be pretty good still. Goes for Berengar. Hits down my Arch Griffin, so I'm just gonna risk it. Like, if he has Geralt, then okay, we lose the game, right? It's nothing like I mean, I could play around it like technically by just passing here, but passing just loses me the game anyway. So does he have the Geralt? He snaps Geralt if he has it. He does not have Geralt here. That is actually very good for me. Hits the Griffin on the Griffin Witcher though. That's quite nice. He passes. Why does he pass? Bro, I've got a 26-point Griffin Witcher here. Sorry, Arch Griffin. Huh? What? For real? He's gonna just pass? He's gonna let me have it? Alright, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Alright, I want my Arch Griffin back here. Oh my god, we actually hit it as well. That is so crazy. Bro, that's actually crazy. So we play AA for the Defender, because Defender gives us a Knight, so we can actually also play the Mat Charge. Dude! Dude, are we actually pulling this off today? I mean, the Yennefer might not hit it very consistently, because we still have a lot of units, since we did draw a lot of spells in the first round. But yeah, our Erland and the double Arch Griffin is definitely a thing that's gonna happen here, I think. So we play the 27-point Arch Griffin here. Look at the carryovers. Absolutely crazy. Also give this armor, so the Griffin Witcher on its Adrenaline will not hit it. Plays as Keldar. I'm not too concerned with this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and boost my Griffin Witcher even further. And this is just amazing. Isn't this just kind of amazing? Dude, this is crazy. Now he has to play so many like bad cards. Or, like, he has to play some good cards here actually to stay up as well. Do I pass? I think I pass here, right? This is a good pass. Like, we have a 33-point, like a 34-point Arch Griffin, dude. Dude, how is that possible? How is that actually possible? That's so crazy. I'm actually kind of fascinated with this. So, can we get... Do we have to draw, like, all of our units here? We have to mulligan every single spell and draw all of our units. We do get an Amphibious Assault, which makes that a little bit easier. Actually, Amphibious Assault is actually kind of awkward here. So we get the Erland as well. Oh god. So what's the odds here? It is a 33%er on Yennefer, right? 33% on Yennefer. It's not the best odds, but it's like the only odds we're hitting here anyway, so it's fine in my opinion. So we're gonna balk this down. We can use our leader charge here as well. That doesn't seem too bad. And yeah, we just like, the sequence here is pretty easy actually. He played both of his adepts as well. Down comes the Vesemir. I mean, we have a huge Erland, don't get me wrong here. It's just, the thing we want to do is double up on Erland, right? That's the one thing we actually want to do here. So we play our Griffin Witcher now. Hopefully we hit one of the Witchers, that's great. So I will probably go for another Griffin Witcher off of Amphibious Assault to damage his stuff. Actually no, I think the better play is to go for the Mauler and hit down one of these immediately with my leader charge to get actually some value out of my leader, right? That's seems to be appropriate. And then we play the Erland, and I think just Erland alone wins this because we just have like 34 points in our deck just chilling. Like, that's so good. Alright, so that is the cute little Synthman. I have no idea how we've pulled this off like twice already. Oh, dude, look at the big... Oh, now we... Watch us hit the 33%er this time as well. Dude, I want to hit this 33% so badly. It's actually amazing how badly I want to hit this. Alright, so... Let's go. Yennefer, let's go. We miss, but that's fine. That is still okay. I think we still win because we absorbed the 32 points from our deck with the Arch Griffin. Dude, this is so good. When I played this at the start of the season, I was never able to pull this off. And now I'm actually able to pull it off twice, guys. I'm so happy about this. All right, who are we facing here? We're playing, Slave. Oh boy, I have no idea how to beat this one, but we're gonna try and then somehow beat it, but oh my, this hand is not gonna help us with that. Definitely not looking like too good. He's a 6 Enslaved deck, so he's not gonna play things like Ball or Invo, which I'm okay with, I guess. That is definitely not the worst. We do not have access to Witchers, though. Sorry, not the Witchers. I don't have access to either Roach or Griffin, which I'm kind of sad about. But that's just the sadness of this whole, like, deck. I could just start with an AA into a Ballista. I do want to play these AAs early, or as early as I can, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that, I think. Start off with that good old Ballista. I got two big boys here. This Mauler will just probably die, so I could actually just use my leader charge on the Mauler, since I still have 2 leader charges for the Roach, in case he doesn't give it to me. Another Sly Seductress. Okay, that's a bit annoying, though. That is a tad bit annoying. Gonna just play my Mauler here, I think. I need to play my units before I do anything, realistically. And he might just pass here. If not, I'm probably just gonna play my siege support here. Okay, so he goes for that. That's fine. I'll give this a boost. I probably should have used my leader chart. Oh, we get the Knickers out as well. That's actually quite huge in this situation. Might force him to pass. Goes for Imperial Diplomacy. For a Sentient Spellweaver. Alright, sure. I'm just gonna, like, play the Thaw, because, like, Thaw is a card I'm likely to have in a deck like this, where I'm trying to keep this Griffin Witcher alive. And we get the pass here. We still keep, like, a few boosts here. I want that Witcher, obviously. Sorry, I keep saying Witcher. It's like Arch Griffin and, like, Witcher. It's like Griffin Witcher. It's like, it's so many words for my brain to comprehend. All right, give me Griffin. Nice. We get the Griffin. I guess that is not enough, I feel like. But I have a lot of bricks in my hand still. Like, the only better thing I could get is, like, Mad Charger Triangle within a triangle in this hand. So I think I'm actually gonna feel free to just do this now. And if he's able to deal with my Griffin next turn, then I'm just gonna be crying anyway, so it's like, whatever. Has the Diviner. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that is so bad. I think we just lose here, right? We can't actually do anything against this. Alright, let's try and play our odds here. Let's just try and play our odds here. Force out maybe leader out of him. And force him to not have a second coated weapons. These are our only outs at this point. Okay, there's Hefty Helga. Okay, I mean, Jesus. Is there anything I can do here that could sort of keep me in this game at this point? Because, like, that Diviner is massive. That is, like, so much value that he would just had to sunk into this Donmir. Yeah, this is probably just a loss at this point, right? Has the treason as well. Yeah, I don't think there's a point in actually even playing this out anymore, right? I mean, we still have a short round, right? This is not a, like, terrible situation to be in, because we still have a short round with, like, Commandos and Erland, which is actually quite a nice little win condition still, right? If we get leader out, that's actually also very good. But then he can boost his stuff. That's actually pretty bad, though. If he leaders now, I'm actually happy to just pass. If he doesn't kill this Griffin Witcher now, I'm not sure what he's doing realistically, but... Plays it slow. Huh, that's interesting. I didn't expect him to play this slow, actually. Like, he might have a Leo Bonhart, though, still. Like, there's still a lot of things he can have. Unit-wise. Yeah, there's the Vilgeforce. Hopefully... An interesting choice. Yeah, that's GG. Alright. Good job. Okay. We're playing against Mushroom Skellige. Now, they have Grimmist and Heatwave. Or it could be Fish Flappers. In that case, they just run, like, Solitaire deck. Which I'm not actually that upset about if they do run Solitaire deck. That is a good hand now. The reason why is we have access to both the Griffin, Roach, AA, and the Twats, and some boost cards. So I'm actually going to try and mulligan units in the hopes of finding more boosts. I think this is actually good though. I think this is fine. So the question is, do we want to go for Griffin immediately, or do we want to play for Roach first and slowly set up the Griffin? So he's playing Fish Flappers, so that might mean he's not playing the Heatwave variant. In which case, that's actually not terrible, right? So we kind of just have to fight against the bleed with things like Roach, which I should be able to do. I'm probably gonna thaw this, right? I think thaw on this is actually kind of nuts. Oh, he got the Crow Mother though. Maybe I should just kind of push for this round as well, a little bit. Put a little pressure on this guy. Rezone. Okay. Fair enough. So gets his second Fish Flapper out, but we have a Roach to sort of contest his tempo plays. And if he passes here, like, holy crap, we're good. We are so good if he passes here. Oh my god, he actually passed. Dude. That is so good. So we literally just need to play this, right? Into a Siege Support. Siege Support doesn't do anything anymore. That's great. Dude, this is fantastic. I love that. That is amazing. Oh, we also get Knickers out. That's actually quite nice. We could have then played the Mauler in that case, but obviously the odds of Knickers coming out here is, I don't know what the odds are. I don't know how the mechanic on Knickers works entirely, so yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. That's gonna be a big Griffin. I ain't gonna lie. That is quite a huge Griffin. We have a lot of units in our deck though, so the Yennefer might not hit it consistently, but I can't say no to this hand. Like, I actually cannot say no to this hand. This is an absolute stonker of a hand. Like, holy crap. If he's not able to deal with this Donmir, with his Grimmist and Heatwave, we should just win the game, right? Because we just have the short round of dreams. So Grimmist, no. Giddineth, okay, I do not care. I do not care about any sort of Gettyneth nonsense here. I'm just gonna play this Arch Griffin and boost it to like... Alright, we can do the math here actually. It's pretty crazy math. We play double mat charge first. Onero. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's not good. No, does he have Heat Wave? Please don't tell me he has Heat Wave. Don't tell me he has Heat Wave here. Alright, we are playing against Uprising. Please don't go first. Why? Every single time I play against this deck, they go first. How did they do it? How did they actually do it? I don't understand. Is this some sort of juju that they have? It's really annoying, actually. Like, it's so goddamn annoying. Every single game, it's the same thing. Like, they have some sort of juju. I don't think I remember the last time this game actually... This deck did not go first against me. But I have Roach in hand. That's good. And I have Griffin in hand. That's very good. So we are just going to have to kind of play around those conditions. It is going to be quite difficult though. Since I can actually go for a pretty aggressive line on the AA as well. That's actually very good. The aggressive line on AA is actually very helpful. Alright, so you're boiling oil that. Okay, sure. Natalis. Another boiling oil? Okay, sure. That is fine. We have to keep forcing out stuff out of him here, it seems. I could play the Arch Griffin now, but I think I'm just gonna play my AA actually. But first I'm gonna play a bit slow before I play the AA. Alright, he super boosts this guy, that's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and play my Egmont, I think. I think Egmont's okay to play here. And I might be tempted to play my Arch Griffin as well, since I didn't draw my Decree yet. Why is... Ah, man, there's so little knights in Northern Realms. I wish there were more knights to work with my charge. There's the Erland. I feel like I have to play my Arch Griffin now. This might force him to pass. Goes for the Quen. Okay. Let's see that. So does he have Geralt in hand? I'm just gonna keep going here, right? I lose like 3 vitality, but that's fine. Like if he has Geralt. Actually, he didn't hit this. He didn't hit the Arch Griffin. Oh, he's gonna go leader. Oh, he's gonna go leader. Huh. Interesting. So if he has Geralt, yeah, I'll just pass. Or like, yeah, I just forfeit the game, right? If he has Geralt. Griffin. Vesemir, okay. I mean, we have a pretty big Griffin right now. So and he used his leader. I'm actually pretty happy with this. Because we can... I mean, we still... Yeah, we have a pretty good Griffin. Like, it's not the biggest, obviously, but it's still a pretty big one. Like, 12 points seems okay. Obviously not the greatest, but what you gonna do? Oh, dude, if I find a Griffin here, I'm actually very happy. Ah, crap. I didn't find the Griffin. Oh, if he bleeds me here, I'm so upset that I didn't find the Griffin. He did blow a big load here, though, didn't he? He played his Keldar. I mean, he still has his Witcher trio, which is kind of like his win condition at this point. He should never bleed me here. Oh, God, okay. I guess he bleeds me here. Fair enough. I'm just gonna start with Defender, actually. Tempo ahead. Might as well. Okay, just play this now. I mean, if he passes, I bet he's gonna play his Witchers. There's no doubt he's gonna play his Witchers here. And I probably just lose, because I get 2-0'd here. Might also not. He doesn't have leader anymore. His push potential is very much not that good. So I'm gonna hit the, I mean... Probably gonna hit the shield here, actually. Get my vitality. Okay. That denies a boost. He still has, yeah, I think his last card is like Witcher and Synthman. So we should be pretty scared here. We can technically draw all of our units except for Arch Griffin next round, so that would be pretty funny if we do for the Yennefer. As for that, that's fine. Do I still have a leader charge, don't I? I'll probably do this. I'll just go leader charge on one of his units. The problem now is like Erland just kind of drains my dude, and his witchers are like 20 points or something. Yeah. Something along those lines. Feels bad, man. Oh, wait. We have enough. With leader, right? Oh no, we have to click. No. No. You darn witchers, man. Bloody hell, man. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so bad. Like, what cards is he? He played his entire deck at this point, right? He didn't play Leo. Guess he has a pretty dead Leo at this point. Okay, we have a decree at least here. Well, decree Mauler's more points than the Griffin, so let's just hope he doesn't have Geralt, huh? Let's just hope he doesn't have Geralt. Oh, if we didn't have to click Erland, we would have had such a nice little hand there. Actually, such a nice hand. So I don't think he has any removal left. But I'm still gonna boost this for safety. I don't know, maybe he has like a 4 damage card or something. Oh, he has AA still, huh? That's not good. Yeah, AA might just win him the game here. Card quality wise, that is just superior to our stuff. Goes for a good old Griffin Witcher here. Hits my unit down. Probably like I don't think he needs 2 points per, like his cards need to be super terrible here. Yeah, this is not terrible. And I do wonder what his last card is here. If it's Geralt, I'm actually kind of pissed, but whatever. What is his last card here? Oh, it is Leo. He top decked quite well there. Alright, sure. Man. Having to click the Erland feels so bad. Okay, we are playing against Mobilization. Oh, that's just dead. That's just dead. I mean, we have first say here. That's actually quite useful. We have a pretty good hand here as well. Okay, that is actually quite a huge hit. I maybe should have mulliganed more, but I think this hand is actually quite nice. This is actually quite a decent hand. I'm gonna do this, I think. Okay, goes for that. That's not terrible. Huh, so if he plays Royal Guards, what else is he playing? Philippa, oh Jesus. That's a bit rude. I could just do this, right? Get our dog out. Could have gone Roach there, actually. But I want to kill a Revenant with Roach if he's playing Philippa. Could also play this now. Probably has a boiling oil for this, but that's fine. There's Natalis. As I said, for the boiling oil. Oh no, it purifies that. No, that's actually kind of rude. Now that is actually kind of rude. So I kill this now. Get my zeal. And I mean, this guy just plays Curse of Corruption, right? He just plays it and we just lose to it. Oh wait, what? How is he gonna catch up here? What? How is he gonna catch up here? How does he get 15 points out of that? Oh, actually, yeah, he still has 3, right? Could do this, to be fair. Okay, so there is the past. The thaw was a bit too scary for him. Understandably so. I want my AA here. That is actually quite nice. That would be quite nice. Okay, that's a huge hit. We get a ballista as well. I want boost cards here. Okay, that's not... technically that's a boost, but it ain't the greatest of boosts. So I think I have to start off with AA into like Griffin Witcher, just to see what he does. That's the heat wave. Okay. I see where this is going. Go for the good old classic Donmir of Troy. And now the question is, what is your answer to that? He has no answer to that, does he? So I could actually use Divination here just to boost up my Archgriffin to make it bigger, which actually is not a bad play in my opinion. So we have the Archgriffin against the mighty Northern Kingdom, but now we're just gonna get Curse of Corruption, right? Or are we? Huh. Guess we are not. 21 points in the deck. AA? Okay, that's the first AA. Alright. That's where I'm just gonna be like, no. Oh crap. The problem is he has to play a card still, but please don't have like Baron. Sweet. Okay, that's good. I'll take it. He does ping down my stuff here a little bit, but wait, what? He has to ping it up more, but okay, I guess I'll take it. Did he play both of his... He did play both of his archers, didn't he? He did kind of play both of his archers. He didn't even play his, what's her name? Adalia? Oh, that is a huge hit. We need Erland, though. Oh, shoot. We didn't find Erland. Oh, no. Oh, no. We missed the Erland. Oh, how could this happen to us? How could this have happened to us? I'm gonna go for this, then. Also gonna shoot this down, I guess. I mean, we just have to get super lucky, right? Or just get lucky on the Yennefer, right? That's easy. It's easy, boys. It's super easy. Oh man, missing Erland is actually quite devastating here. So we have to get a 33%er. Back to the 33% odds. That's not the ones you want to see, to be honest. So if we just kill his Ronvid here, like, he has not that much to target anyway, so I think killing Ronvid here is the way to go, since it actually denies him a lot of points here. How many more soldiers could he have? He has to have some, like, tall punishes still, right? Goes for the AA. Ah, that's pretty good. So he doesn't have Curse of Corruption. Interesting. So we're literally just relying on one thing and one thing only at this point, and that is getting the 33%er here. Is quite literally what we're like hoping for at this point. I even think we lose without that. So. Oh, he had so many soldiers left. That's actually kind of rude. That is actually kind of rude. Oh, that's actually pretty bad though. Alright, I mean, I think Yennefer isn't even enough here. Like, how did he get so many points all of a sudden? We missed the Erland. Dude, why did we miss Erland? If we... it's so... it's so close. Come on. Alright, so Archgriffin. Now, I'm not sure how many or which games exactly I showed you. There were a lot of auto forfeits. Like, the moment my opponent just played a heat wave, I would just, like, auto forfeit the game and move on to the next one. So maybe there's just, a lot of games, but a lot of short games. Or maybe I'll just cut those out in general. Who knows what my editing process will be like for this video. But Archgriffin really proves that provisions and power really can make a difference. Like, if this card was 9 provisions, it would actually be really good. Because you could recycle it with your Amphibious Assault. And Amphibious Assault being an echo card means that you can recycle this card kind of twice in 2 rounds, which is what you want to do with this card. You want to play this card twice, but you have to play Oneiromancy for it. But Oneiromancy in my version of the deck did not fit the provisions, and if you want to go all out Arch Griffin, you do have to play Oneiromancy for sure. But I did kind of play a variance that was more like combo based, but it still is really hard to pull off because it does rely so much on this Arch Griffin staying alive and just being able to absorb as many boosts. It is incredibly draw dependent since you do need the right cards for the right rounds, and yeah, that is just the power and lack of power of this card. But if CDPR change a few numbers on this card, I do think the card has a lot of potential. The only problem obviously is that you will obviously base your entire strategy around the card, and that makes the card pretty bad and pretty vulnerable against certain metas or just certain decks in general. And yeah, that was Arch Griffin. I hope you enjoyed this video. I honestly wasn't too upset with some of the game outcomes. One game was really close against Nilfgaard, and then we won one against the mighty Northern Realms Witchers. And other than that, we lost every other game, but I still hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe for more Gwent content, and I'll see you soon.